do this. Alright, let's do this. This is Nightspire. Now we're going to go for Season 3. Season 3 because the last season, Season 2, was a nail-biting thriller that took us deep into the depths of the dungeon. And we almost died. And almost died. And almost died. And then we finally died. Anyway, let's go ahead and start a new game. Here we are, depth number 1. Let's hope the RNG is kinder to us. Each game of Brogue is entirely different from each other. Last game we didn't have good crap until... well, anyway, watch last season. It's definitely worth the watch. I don't want to spoil it for you. But if you didn't see Season 2 was awesome. And if you don't know the game... what an RPG is, what a roguelike is, you really should. Roguelikes are a permadeath, which means once you die in a roguelike, the death is permanent. It's not like other games where you can just restart or save your game or reload the last save. No, with a roguelike, death is permanent. Okay, so now look at this. We have a key here, and there's either going to be a hidden lever to open the bridge to get to the key, or it spawned a potion of levitation. So I think that this potion could very well be a potion of levitation. Let's see if it is. No, it's a potion of confusion. So what we don't want to do with the potion of confusion is we don't want to be moving randomly while we're confused because we're going to fall off of the cliff. So since there's no potion of levitation that spawned on this level, I'm really thinking that there must be a hidden lever. So we're going to search. We're going to search for a hidden lever. The danger of spending time searching is it makes your nutrition bar go down. And when your nutrition bar goes down, unless there's a hidden room. But yeah, if your nutrition bar goes down to 0 and you don't have any food to eat, which we have 1 food to eat, you die of starvation. So I hate starting a new run with a treasure room that I can't even get into because there's no potion of levitation and there's no hidden whatever. Come on. Please? There's got to be a way to get through. There we go. Hidden lever all the way over here. We're going to open the lever, which should bring a bridge across. And yes, it looks like a bridge has formed now across the chasm. And we can go over here and get the key, which we just have done, which will open the door. And we have got Ring of Wisdom, Warhammer, Sword, Recharging Charm. Now don't get too excited. If this is your first time watching this, we can only choose one because the cages will lower on the cage on each item. But yeah, we got an interesting assortment. Staff of Entrancement proved very, very useful last game. I'm very tempted to get that one. Whip and Sword can also be quite nice, especially if there is an ego branding on it, but we don't know that these are enchanted. They could just be +0. Recharging Charm can also be quite handy, but it only recharges your staffs, and then once you use it, it doesn't actually recharge for another 3,000 turns. So it's not super exciting unless you have a lot of staffs in your inventory, which because Brogue is so random, we don't even know if we'll find more staffs. The last game was a long game, and we didn't find a single ring in the whole game. So sometimes the RNG can really troll you. But again, looking at these, you know what, I think we're just going to get the Staff of Entrancement because that did prove to be quite useful as an escape tool and so forth. And now we're going to go back down to the next level. And this season, I'm going to try to keep each movie a bit shorter. Sometimes I just lose track of time. All right, see how different this game is already? We found our first ring. Again, can't be excited about these rings and wands because they could be cursed. And so that's why I don't really bother using items, the first few levels anyway. I'm probably not going to bother using inventory items until depths 4 or 5, when things can actually start to get more dangerous. Because these first few levels are actually not so difficult. Alright, where's the healing? Healing's all the way over here. Oh, screw. Alright, we got half health. We're not worried on depth 2. There we go. Let's kill this rat. Pick up the scroll. See what's over here. We got all of that. Okay, well, it looks like there's not much more that we can do on this level. I suppose we can check out this room finally. But no, we don't see anything. But we still haven't seen the downward staircase, which is odd. So there must be a secret room somewhere. So we're going to walk around searching the walls for secret rooms. Alright, of course, here we go. Alright, there it is. Okay, down to depth 3. I might as well heal up. What else we got over here? That was a gnome. Are they goblins or gnomes? I forget. Goblins and gnomes both start with a G. Not goblins. Why do I call them gnomes? They're goblins! They're goblins, not gnomes. They're goblins. So there's a downward staircase, so we know where to go after this level. Now, I've got maybe a bit more crazy, but I like, on depth 3, I'm not so threatened. So I'm going to go into the unknown. Yeah. On some other roguelikes, that's not a strategy to do. Whenever you always play it safe. But I always play it a little loose on the first levels, because I know that there's not really anything that can threaten me in a big way on the first few levels. Now, eels can start appearing. And what is this? We have a staff over there. That's great. Okay. There's a sleeping monkey. Uh-oh, he stole our staff of entrancement. Give back our staff, Mr. Monkey. Alright, let's throw darts at him. Throw darts! Go, Mr. Monkey! Go! Run! Run! Flee! Flee! We're going to hunt you down. There we go. We got our staff back, and we got a new staff. And we have another treasure room. Okay, let's go ahead and try to get this sleeping goblin before he wakes up. Yes, he's dead. The goblin is dead. Okay. So we gotta keep a lookout for the key. I have a feeling the key is going to be over here, and this is going to be a trap, an incineration trap. But that's what my feeling is. Could be wrong. Yep, there it is. As you can see, these are withered, dry funguses. And on the wall, there should be, yep, here it is, a wall-mounted torch. So what's going to happen is when I get this key, this torch is going to fall off the wall. It's going to ignite this fungus, and it's going to burn, 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 burn. Now, we're already getting hungry, but we have 2 rations of food, so we're doing okay for food. So we're going to go ahead and do it, because We don't care about fire. Yes, it will damage us, but oh wait. Oh 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 oh. Let's see. We want to get to. Okay, we got fired. We got burned. It's okay though. Alright, because we are the champions. We are the champions. No time for losing. Because we are the champions of the world. Are the champ. Okay, what do we have here? Health charm could be useful. I mean, it is useful. Plate armor, not useful now. War axe, not useful now. You see, these have strength requirements, and unfortunately, we have not drunk a strength potion yet. These could be strength potions. We won't know until we try, but we're not going to try them yet. If it's a choice between a health charm and opening a door, I'm going to open the door. I am a sucker for wanting to know what mysteries lie beyond the next room. Okay, we have a axe, a wand of empowerment, a flail, an invisibility charm, and a splint mail. I think we would go for the axe. I think. We can't really use it yet, but we can't really use the flail yet either. This is something that we could start using faster than the other items. Invisibility charm is decent, but it only makes you invisible for 7 turns, and if adjacent enemies would still be able to track you, Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get the axe, and this requires too much strength right now. Although this also is quite tempting, because what if it's a branded splint mail to let me breathe in clouds of noxious gases? That would be awesome too. But we won't be able to use it for quite some time. Yepers. Yeah, we'll stick with the axe, because we don't have any weapons yet that we picked up. Well, we have picked up that dagger, but daggers are not the best weapons in the long haul. Oh, wait a second. We didn't see that. Ooh, Staff of Tunneling. Nope, that's not worth it. Staff of Tunnelings are useful, but not as useful as a good weapon. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, let's go retreat to the doorway. Let's get the jackals. Okay, one by one. Incendiary darts, that's awesome. War axe, gold, and let's retreat. Yeah, I'm really tempted to start drinking potions. Yepers. Alright, we're going to retreat to this doorway. Hopefully we're not going to get boxed in. Nope. We'll just hit these jellies. Boom. Done. Yeah, we'll start hitting the potions very, very soon. Yeah, on the next level, we're going to do that for sure. Depth 5. That's decent enough. Oh, cool, another potion up here. We're at half health, so we should watch ourselves. Uh-oh, the toad just woke up. Well, okay, we're going to be hallucinating. But we got the toad. But I think it's time to heal ourselves. We got some healing way over there though. No, I'll just keep exploring. We'll naturally heal over time. Yep, there's no more dangerous things here. Should we stop and heal ourselves first or just go straight here? Ah, screw it. We're just going to go straight down. We want to keep ahead of hunger. Okay, they're asleep, but I hate centipedes. Alright, we're going to search over here. Any hidden doors? No. Well, we said we were going to do the potions, so let's do the potions now. Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll do the potions up here in the corner. Actually, maybe it should be over in this corner, just in case it's a potion of incineration. Detect magic. Yes, that's what we want to see. But we learned that our axe is a +0 axe, but our dagger has some kind of enchantment on it, which means we can drop this dagger. We don't need that dagger. And these potions are also quite good. Potions of strength. That's excellent. So what this means is that we can start using the axe right away. Or at the very least, we can put a scroll of enchantment on that, and that way we'll take the... Oh, I hate centipedes. Okay, we still have the staff here. Okay. Oh, and these rings are good. Let's do this. So yeah, this game we've got a ton of rings. Last game we couldn't find a single ring, so now we've got 2 rings, a ring of light, ring of clairvoyance. And we'll see what the staff does. Yeah, that's what we're going to do first. We're going to go down and we're going to test the staff. I hate centipedes. Centipedes can reduce your strength. So we're going to use the staff on the centipede. And it is a staff of firebolt. That's good. And we're going to use the firebolt one more time and take out the centipede so we don't get hit. Very good. And we're using the dagger because it's enchanted, and I want to see what the enchantment is. We know the axe is a +0 axe, but it's always good to see what magic enchantment, because there is a chance that there's some sort of branding on it. Now, because the dagger hasn't done anything strange yet, its chances are it's not necessarily... Oh, there was a dagger of speed. There we go. So dagger of speed, sometimes when it hits the enemy, time will stop and you will take an extra turn. Well, that's a nice enchantment. And daggers give you a bonus on successful sneak attacks. You get quintuple damage instead of triple damage. So it's 5 times damage if you hit somebody while they're sleeping. So it is a decent stealth weapon. It's just not a good everyday, all the time weapon. Situationally it can be good, but even with the quintuple damage, that doesn't mean that with a nice weapon, the treble damage isn't actually going to be more than quintuple damage. Anyway, how many more do we have to kill to see? So 14 more deaths, and we can see what that does. But actually, I don't think I like that. So, well, let's see. What are we going to do here? Our armor sucks. We don't want... do we need to be in this room? Yeah, we do. There's a door down here. Looks like there's a passage up there. So yeah, we want to get into that room. Is there any... We'll search. Is there any traps? Oh, I can't see any traps. No. Alright, well, I think Staff of Firebolt, that's what we're going to do. Staff of Firebolt on you. That should bring fire to the area, so they're both burning now. Uh-oh, I'm nauseous now. Alright, so both the goblins are dead, and now it's trying to... Damn, our health is not very good. We need to be careful because we don't really have much in the way of escape except for the entrancement. It's not like we have anything that can teleport us. And there's no guarantee that we'll ever find something that can teleport us other than a teleportation scroll. Alright, how many more enemies before we know what it does? 10 more enemies. Okay, we're depth number 5, and that looks like it's it. So we go down now to the next level. We descend. And I think this is going to be a good place for a cut. I hope you enjoyed so far with our first episode, or is it the second episode? First episode of the season 3.